There goes another one, boys. Cold in Georgia. Let's see if we can catch them on the light. Beautiful. Wash, wax, shampoo. Getting the fleet clean. Actually, guys, this was a carryover from, well, last year, well, from December, but they've had a lot of vehicles in maintenance right now because these vehicles are constantly moving. Actually, if you've ever seen me point over this way, that whole lot's usually, where that one's parked, that whole lot is usually filled with vans, but there's still, what do you say, 5 out. We usually do 13, 14, 15, 16, somewhere like that. I think this is 10 that we have been done since, what, end of October, December, and January. So that's where we're at on these. So it looks like the new quarter will start, what, in March? So we'll come back out and do it all over again. Hey, Rico.
Hey. Out here on late night tip.
Look good. Good job, guys. That's it. So, what time is it? About 9?
8:48.
8:48. We got here about what? 4:45, something like that. Something like that. There's my helpers. That's my ace. My ace is in the hole right there. Got Roy with the Clemson hat on. All right, guys, back here, and I've actually cracked. My screen is cracked on my. My phone is the LG V20, and I actually cracked the screen. And they wanted $100. I've got insurance too, and they wanted $150 to replace the screen at Sprint. I've been with Sprint for years, so my phone will be, I'm on the Sprint lease like whatever everybody else is. So they'll probably. Well, I think I've got a couple more payments on it, and then this phone will be paid off. But I just got my son the new iPhone, the X Max. You got to make sure the family's taken care of. That was one of his Christmas gifts. So I might just hold on to this phone. I might actually get it fixed. I don't know. But so when I record on the front, it's actually got a real good camera. I really like this camera. But when I record on the front, it's got like a crack, like a hairline crack, like right down the center of the lens, and there's like a shadow, it looks like there's in the picture or whatever. So I'm actually recording on the backside. So that was what we had going on today. We would have been on the second overspray removal job today if those jobs would have came through, but obviously after yesterday's video, you guys know those jobs didn't come through because obviously the pricing wasn't right. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about other businesses that you guys haven't seen that I'm actually kind of involved in. And as get into 2019, we're going to be more involved in. I'm going to be more involved in. And this goes, along with my search engine optimization or whatever. So as an add-on service, a couple years ago, I decided, I was like, man, why don't I I've seen guys on YouTube, and I've seen window tinting done, and I was like, man, I can do that. I can do that. No, I can't do that. But make a long story short, I was like, okay. So I called a company. It was called Flex Film. Actually, the guy was very helpful. He's actually got a bunch of videos. I can't think of his name, but he's got a bunch of videos online about, doing installations and stuff on window tint. Called them. They sell their own line of window tint, and he actually sent me a sample pack. It had like squeegees in it, razor blades, different types of tint samples. It had like a brochure in there. It was a pretty cool little packet that they sent or whatever. So I actually did my friend Roy. You've seen Roy helping us on Groome. I actually did his wife's vehicle. I actually tinted, they got a Ford Flex, and I actually tinted the front 2 windows on their Ford Flex. And it took like 2 days to do. It took like 2 days. And I should let Roy tell the story on this, because the driver's side actually came out pretty good. I didn't take the door panels off or anything like that. And then the passenger side, it had like a crinkle like in the corner or whatever. But the tint, it's been 2 years now. The tint isn't peeling or anything like that. So I got it, securely on there. It just wasn't, absolutely perfect. And when you're trying to, deliver for a customer, their window tint job's got to be perfect. So I was like, I built a website, as you guys will see right now. Actually, we rank well in my city. So I'm going to show you that right now. And so I built that website, and I have another phone line that I use for my hood cleaning. And I built that website. Phone was ringing when I did the optimization. Phone was ringing on that. People, mobile window tinting. Yes, they have those. So I was like, man, what am I going to do? The phone would keep on ringing, but I was just having customers that I couldn't really, lead in the right direction. So I was looking on Craigslist one day, whatever it was. And, I came across, Vince. Vince is out of Columbia. And as you guys know, I travel back and forth from Columbia to Augusta for my detailing. So I called Vince and was like, hey man, I told him everything, I've got a site here in Augusta, and, what would you charge, to come up here and do some jobs? So, I got to talking to him, and I was like, I can show you better than I can tell you. So I started sending him some jobs here and there, not like every single day. It's not as big as my detail business, but I would send him jobs here and there. So I got to talking with Vince, and this has been probably like a year conversation, year and a half or whatever. And I was like, Vince, you should let me build you a website there in Columbia. He's got a Facebook page and stuff like that. Let me build you a website and optimize it there for Columbia. And then, you can start filtering, work there or whatever, cause he'll have a little pickup time, cause he does good work. I've never actually met Vince personally, but now that we're going to be doing what I'm about to tell you, I'm sure we'll be meeting here soon. But, anytime, a window tint job comes in on the other line, I send it straight to Vince. And, so he'll travel down here to do window tinting. And so now Vince, to go along with my SEO, Vince is now going to have his website built now. We're going to build his website out. We're going to optimize it for Columbia. And the way that this partnership, it's kind of a partnership, but it's his business. He's actually going to, sorry guys. He's actually going to give me just a small cut off of each window job. Window tinting jobs range from anywhere in our area from $100 all the way up to like 150, 200, and then you go into like, what is it? The ceramic window tint, I think that's what it is, which is a real high grade. And I've seen prices, 200, 300, 400 to install that. So now, Vince just made his first payment, and I know that I'll never be a window tint, but it's a perfect add-on to any detail business. It really is. So, now we're going to build out, this is another project that's going on here in 2019. We're going to build out, Vince's site here in Columbia, or there in Columbia, and any work that comes in, I'm going to get $20 to $25 per job. And, just to say Vince does 5 jobs a week. And I think he's probably doing that now on his own, just off his Facebook page and, in his own circle now. 5 jobs a week, that'd be $125 a week that I would get extra, a week. That's 125, 250, 375. That's freaking $500 a month. And I think as we get into the spring and summer, it'll actually increase. So what I've done, guys, is create just another faucet that's, turned on a little bit. Passive income, I guess you could call it. Because once we get it optimized and keep it maintained, and he's ranking well in Columbia, he's going to be getting those calls. And like I said, he's already got his Facebook page. He's got good reviews. So I'm glad that he's came on finally. We've been talking, just hadn't really had the time to actually, sit down, talk. And, he sent me, the money for his domain to get that part started and to start the first part of the SEO. So, we're going to get started on that. That's another project that I got going on for my SEO boot camp. Now I've got Vince. And I don't even know Vince's last name, but Vince, if you watch this video, I don't even know your last name, man, but you do know I've been sending you work. You do know that is the truth. And I haven't sent him like a ton of work, guys. It's just here and there. It hasn't been like blowing him up, and he's got his own thing going. And anything extra was just helping him. So now that we've got that, so that this is how I'm trying to create my business, man. Like, look, guys, some of you guys are successful. I'm successful, but at the end of the day, we own our own job. We own, not everybody, but we own our own job. We're self-employed. We own our own job. But to be a full business owner, you've got to have these jobs. You got to have employees that you're delegating these responsibilities to. You know, it's awesome. It's an accomplishment in itself just to be self-employed and own your own job. That was hard enough just to get to this point, as you guys are, probably, surely aware of. So I'm trying to, just like with the SEO, you're here in the center and you've got different links and stuff and your social media and all that pointing back to your website. Well, it's just like that. How I'm trying to set up my business is that my business RLC is in the middle, and we've got hood cleaning. We'll have window tinting. Of course, we've got the detailing, and now the SEO, and it's just all these little sub businesses, I guess, that are circulating around so that there's always going to be a constant flow of revenue and business to go out at the same time. So that's kind of my master plan. That's kind of how I'm putting things together. I thought about doing this for like mobile mechanic. I've talked to a couple mechanic guys, getting the right insurances and stuff, which that's starting to become popular too. And, with this power of the SEO, man, it really changes everything. It really does, man. So as you see, guys, sorry about that. As you see, guys, I was cutting in and out. Hopefully I'll be able to cut that out. I'm trying to get better at editing too. But that's what I'm trying to do, man. I love detailing. I like hood cleaning. I like what I do, man, but I guess I like detailing the most out of everything because the satisfaction that it brings customers. It makes you guys, it makes me feel good. I know it makes you guys feel good when you just put that thing. You just dominated the car or the SUV or the truck that you just detailed. You dominated. It's perfect. And the customer comes out and they're blown away, man. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling for us, man. It definitely is. It's a good feeling for me. I'll speak for the whole community on this. It's definitely a good feeling, man. They come out and they're like, I've never done, they're happy, man. You're making people happy because you're taking care of their prized possessions. So, got a lot of work to go, got a long way to go, man, on this journey, but that's kind of my plan, man. It's kind of my plan. I want to kind of be involved and not just labor all the time. I'm still going to have to labor, still going to have to do it. But, like we talk about when we're 65 years old, man, I'm not going to be out here in this hot Georgia sun. I'm not going to do it, man. I'm not going to be able to do it. I already know I'm not going to be able to do it. 65 years old and, out there freaking in 110-degree heat, man. 65-year-olds can't be out in that heat, man. And rightfully so, rightfully so. So I'm trying to create an empire, one step at a time, one building block at a time. And eventually one day, I can sit back and say, I created this. It's cool to look back and look and see what you've already created now, It's like, man, it's like you can see where you came from and where you are and where you're going and look back and be like, man, it's absolutely amazing, man. It's a good feeling, man. It really is a good feeling. It's not easy, man. This ain't easy. This stuff ain't easy, man. It doesn't matter what you do, man. You got to put the effort in and eventually, things will turn in your direction, man. So like all the new guys starting and stuff like that, man, hopefully people like myself and, the community, the new wave community, man, you guys have questions and all that, man, just ask, man. A lot of this stuff, maybe we've already been through and, there's a lot of stuff I haven't been through and I can't help you, but there's somebody that can. So just ask, man. But I would say, like everybody else says, just start, man. If you're going to do it, man, do it, man. Go hard, man. Who cares? You only live once. You know what I'm saying? You only, seriously, I'm 39 years old. I'll be 40 this year. So I've got, if everything goes right, based off my family history, I'll probably, if everything goes right, I'll live to what, 75, 76, somewhere like that. I've only got 30 some more years left, man. That's a short time, man. It really is. So I'm hoping I said something that'll help you. I hope, trying to show you guys the, the back office of my business and what I'm trying to create. And, I'm here to help, you know what I'm saying? I'm also here to make some cash. I'm here to make some cash, just like we all are. But I'm just enjoying this, man. I've taken a second, like in the middle of summer when I'm feeling that burnout, because I think we all go through the burnout. I think I'm trying to really pace myself this year. Like this year, my goal, it's in my mind, but I'm really just trying to pace myself and take it how it comes. Take it how it comes. Take it how it comes. You can only address one issue at a time, fully focus 100%, even though all small business owners, we've got a million things going on, but just one thing at a time, man. It'll get done one thing at a time. So that was all I had, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. About to go in here and what am I about to do? I don't know what I'm about to do. Probably get on a laptop or something and watch some of y'all's videos or something like that. So I'm Randy. Shouts out to the New Wave, and we'll talk soon.